Welcome to DDD 2020, DDD's first virtual online event. We are so pleased to have you with us. We've got a really exciting event coming up. This is the first time ever I remember actually doing a keynote. Because we're virtual, we could do that. It's amazing. This is going to be quite short. Normally in DDD, we put on food. We're not doing that this time because it's virtual. And normally we ask for a bit of help from sponsors to help pay for that and make sure everyone has a really great time. DDD is all about delivering the community of developers and making sure we actually help people learn and move forward in the community. But this year, our sponsors have come back and said, we'd still like to help. What can we do? It's been a difficult year for everyone. We don't need reminding of that. So we actually looked to organisations that we've actually been helping over the last few years. And one of our favourites is the National Museum of Computing. So our sponsors agreed that they'll sponsor the National Museum of Computing and by proxy sponsor DDD. So I'd actually like to hand over to Jacqui so you can have a brief introduction to the National Museum of Computing. We'll be asking that if you get a chance and you've got the ability, donate a bit of money through the Just Giving page that DDD set up so we can actually help the National Museum of Computing through these quite difficult times.
Thank you, Robert. We at the National Museum of Computing are absolutely delighted to be part of this team event. We're not used to being virtual. We really are a hands-on physical museum with what I would say the largest working collection in the world. We want to say thank you to the team at Black Marble, but also all of the people that are engaged and going to be inspired by the DDD event tomorrow. Don't forget, you need to register now. This is going to be the biggest and the best event of 2020. If you haven't registered, you won't be entered into the free prize draw. On Sunday, you will hear about all the exciting prizes to be won. And on Monday, we'll announce the winners. Book your place now. So on behalf of me, myself, the team at the National Museum of Computing, we want to say thank you. Thank you for sponsoring. Thank you for engaging. But also, as a thank you from us, we would like to offer you guys next year a guided virtual tour of our museum. Now, we haven't set the dates, but we will set the dates for you. It's going to be free to you and your teams for all of those that have supported or engaging with DDD 2020. Robert will share the details with you after Christmas. We look forward to seeing you all soon. Thank you. I'm going to hand over to the amazing Rick because he's worth it.
Oh, thank you. Right. So, have we got some content for you? Normally at DDD, we've got maybe 4 tracks because we're limited by the size of the room. It was wonderful this year that not only did we have the usual great support from speakers submitting sessions, we had over 50 speakers, but also when we looked at this as organizers, we went, hey, you know what? We don't have to cram everything in. Why don't we just do all of the content? So we decided that we give all of the speakers a session because the voting that came through, there was not one speaker that didn't pick up votes for at least one of the sessions they submitted. So we tried to arrange this into tracks of common themes, if you like. We've got 7 tracks. There are 51 sessions in total with 51 speakers, and those speakers are from around the world. We've got New Zealand through Scandinavia, the Nordics, Europe, and all the way from the United States, as well as people that we know and love who've supported DDD for years, who are from the UK and Ireland. So hopefully there's some content for you. We've got tracks on .NET and tooling. We've got tracks on machine learning and AI and VR and big data. We've got a front-end track. So if you like web dev or mobile app dev, XAML dev, that kind of stuff. If building things is more your bag, we've got a fun and inspiring projects track where people will be talking about their 3D printing projects and home development and automation and robots and all that kind of stuff. The too interesting to miss track is where the sort of soft skills and tall stories are. And if you want to listen to a session all about the joys of text formatting, or you want to hear about things like a Geek's Guide to People, speaking skills, that kind of stuff, go there. We got a cloud track with some excellent specialists from Azure and other clouds. And finally, we got a DevOps track. So hopefully all the interests are represented. I really hope you find something that you can enjoy, and I really hope you have a great time looking at the sessions. And then last but absolutely not least, I will hand over to Andrew.
Thanks, Rick. Yeah, I just want to finish just to go through a brief discussion on the ethos of DDD events. DDD events now have been going for well over 15 years. It's a fantastic success story with inside the UK. Hell, I'm sitting here in Redmond now and I'm still part of it, and I still don't want to let go of that. So the key thing behind DDD is this conference is by the community, for the community. We want to foster a very welcoming, community-driven ethos and code of conduct where we expect everybody to treat each other with respect. And we are all about onboarding new speakers, which was another thing behind our decision point with the agenda. That's what this vehicle is for. It was originally set up to let people have a go at speaking to a large audience, to make it up onto the bigger stages, the Ignites, the Builds, the Google conferences, the Amazon conferences. And this is what we're all about, is investment back into the community. And we're all giving up our time on a Saturday, which is extremely valuable this year, given that we're all under severe restrictions globally. So I encourage everybody to have a really good day, take from it what you can, and learn and enjoy the content that everybody's put together. This has been a challenging year for everybody, and we can all get through it. And I'd just like to wish everybody a really happy festive season. Enjoy DDD 2020. And we'll also see you again in the new year at DDD North 2021.